guys, it's Sassy Kassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you guys so much for following me on my shinobi journey. Second, as a reminder that even though I've been an anime fan for a very long time, I have never watched Naruto. However, because it's been out for so long, and because one of my best friends loves Naruto, and because the internet, there are just some things about it that I already know. This is mostly like character names and maybe what they look like, no real major plot points. However, I have come to understand that I may know more than I think I know, but I don't know what these things are until they come up in the show, like the last episode. So I apologize in advance if that bothers anybody, but we are just going to keep watching Naruto and enjoying it to the fullest. So the recap. In the last episode, there was a lot happening, mostly just the, I guess, juxtaposition, if I could use that word, between, like, what happened 13 years ago with the last Hokage and this whole, like, issue with Orochimaru and, you know, this ninja war that happened in the past, and Naruto learning to fully summon the toad with the summoning jutsu, and also with the, but also, like, meeting the nine-tailed fox face to face, if you will, for the first time, but also showing him lots of sass. So it was a pretty good episode. Like, a lot happened. I felt like there was a lot learned, but also a lot of confusion. I don't think I mentioned this in the end of the last episode, but I was also very confused about Anko, and, like, if she blames herself for the incident, like, several years ago, or if she blames herself for Orochimaru, like, claiming Sasuke. It wasn't really clear, at least not in that episode, but she blames herself for something, or probably many things. And I feel really sad, but I also wanted to know, like, how she is no longer connected to Orochimaru, and how they have no faith that Sasuke will be able to escape the curse mark. Because I remember that being one of my predominant questions, actually, in the Forest of Death part of the training exams, that Anko still has that curse mark, and yet somehow is not connected to Orochimaru, but she is. But they have, like, no worries that she's going to be overtaken, but they fear for Sasuke. I don't know if that ever gets explained. I mean, it probably will, hopefully, but I don't know. It's just very confusing overall. But in this next episode, I'm hoping that we'll learn a little bit more, since, you know, Naruto finally summoned his toad at the very end of the episode. We'll learn a little bit more about that and his jutsu and how he's going to continue growing, and maybe even a little bit about, like, what the other students are doing in their training. Especially since, like, 2 episodes ago, Sasuke went and sought out Kakashi. At least I'm hoping it was actually Sasuke and not, like, some imposter. Because if not, then where did Sasuke go? Because he just ran away from the hospital. But won't find out until we watch. So let's do this. All right.
What's this? Where in the world am I?
That was close. Glad I got saved. Of course, I could have done without the falling on my neck part.
Oh.
Look at that. Awesome. Man, that is humongous.
That is a really giant toad.
Hold on here.
Climb down the toad.
What's that? This is a toad, isn't it?
Yes. Where are you going?
See here. There's no tail.
He had to check. He wasn't even sure.
I did it! I didn't summon this or this. It's really a real toad.
Good job, Naruto.
Looks like he released the chakra of the nine-tailed fox all on his own this time. But still, I certainly can't say that he's proficient at it yet. He overdid it with the chakra's power. To have summoned him of all things.
Summoned him?
I finally pulled it off!
Why, you little snot! You little snot! Just whose head do you think you're dancing around on top of anyway? Well, let me tell you, I am the wise and powerful Lord Gamabunta, the Chief Toad! And you're an...
He summoned the Chief Toad.
Just when I finally get to breathe some fresh air again, I find some weird kid tap dancing on my head! Hey, Jiraiya! Where are you, Jiraiya? Just what do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
This doesn't look good. Even I'm not able to handle Gamabunta. I mean, he's a real handful.
Jiraiya! Show yourself, you buffoon!
How do they know each other?
It would be a pain in the neck if he found me out, so I'd better hightail it out of here while I can.
Okay, goodbye. Hello?
Now where is he? Well...
Man, he's scary.
Look,
Listen, you faced the nine-tailed fox in the face and then gave him sass and you're afraid of a toad?
What business do you have with that pervy sage anyway?
that's the very same question I want to ask that pervert. I mean, what in the world does that fool want with me? Summoning me to a dank place like this?
He didn't summon you. Naruto summoned you.
Well, actually, the funny thing is that I'm the one who summoned you. You see, I fell off the cliff and I thought that maybe you could rescue me, so thanks, boss.
Is he gonna...
There's no way a little squirt like you could have enough power to summon up a being like me!
Huh? No, it's true, it's true. I mean, I really, truly summoned you.
Oh, don't make fun of him. He doesn't like when people laugh at his face. Ugh.
Knock it off, you toad jerk! You've been talking down to me and saying whatever you want since you first got here. But I'm the one who summoned you, and that means I'm your master. You have to start respecting me and doing what I say. You got that, toad?
That you're his master, that's it!
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, they're like out in the middle of nowhere. They're not that far away.
It looks like he reached the top thanks to Gamabunta.
I'm surprised he's not got broken bones by now.
I hate to tell you this, you little snot, but even if I were willing to believe that you were actually the one who summoned me, and trust me, kid, that's a really, really big if you're the kind of guy who could fall off my back that easily, then there's no way I could ever accept you as my master, you got it?
Oh.
If Jiraiya doesn't need me, I'm going for a walk.
No, wait!
Listen, why don't you just get out of here and go home? Because it's clear you're incapable of serving as my henchman.
Naruto, you gotta prove him wrong.
What do you suppose you're doing now?
He's proven you wrong.
Well then, I'll just make sure I don't get off your back the rest of the day no matter what.
What?
That's right, and when I do, then you'll have no choice but to recognize me as your undisputed master.
You really are a snot. Fine, if that's what you want, but don't think I'm going to go easy on you.
Use what you learned. Use what you learned. Gotta use your chakra. Use your chakra.
Chakra! No! I don't have enough chakra! Listen carefully, Chief Toad! My name is Naruto Uzumaki! I'm gonna become Hokage someday! Don't forget that!
He's just watching from afar.
Huh?
I can't.
Sorry, Naruto. I'd love to help you, but I'm afraid that I've got far too much work to do here. Research.
Mm-hmm. Is he gonna make it, you guys? Oh no, is he gonna... I hope they don't go through town. That would be bad. Or are we just going...
Come on in.
I am gonna eat till I can't eat no more!
Choji, I'm with you.
Giving themselves a reward for training so hard, I guess.
Hey,
So they're all still in town.
But about you. That guy Shikamaru, or whatever his name is, he's the first guy you're fighting, right? Shouldn't you be formulating a battle plan?
there's no way that I would lose to a guy who's at that level. No way.
You blew it, didn't you?
What?
Blew it.
If you had taken the exam 1 year earlier, then you would have made Chunin easily, right, Tamari?
Don't
Oh,
say that.
why didn't she take it? Questions! I have questions.
We must use this chance so that we're able to crush the Hidden Leaf Village.
But why? Why are we turning on the Leaf Village? Didn't we sign the Treaty of Alliance with them?
Yes, we did. And that treaty is the whole problem.
What?
You Genin aren't aware of all the details of this. But when the Treaty of Alliance was signed, that idiot feudal lord who rules us used it as an opportunity to force military cutbacks on our village.
Interesting.
When the head of our country is weak, we, the country's arms and legs, suffer. And so we took the only choice left to us. Improve the quality of every shinobi to maintain our military strength. That's why
Interesting.
shinobi like you were created.
Created? Questions. I have questions.
So the Kazekage, who detected this weakening of the might of the Sand Village, joined hands with the Sound Village to show our feudal lord his stupidity by crushing the Hidden Leaf Village and restoring our own.
So, they don't actually have a reason for starting this war.
We'll be going to war again? We've spent so much time and sacrificed so much to achieve this alliance. And now, we're breaking it so many will die.
But Tamari...
Harden your heart. This is the will of Lord Kazekage.
She has clearly experienced something.
This is an A+ ranked mission. Make sure you succeed.
Okay.
Yes.
Something happened to Tamari.
What an obstinate little squirt.
Just gonna stay underwater so he can't breathe? Or no, he's just gonna jump back up. Oh my goodness. It's not funny, but it is. Oh, he made a rainbow.
It's all gorgeous.
And we go back to the Sand Village.
I successfully moved all 3 pawns to the final rounds as planned.
And the pact with the Sound Village?
Pawns?
The restoration of Sand Village's glory is in your hands. Now, go.
I don't like this guy.
That Naruto, he's already way past his limit. I wouldn't be surprised if he fell off any minute now.
Oh.
I suppose that I could simply ignore that snot, but even the thought of losing to him burns me up.
Why does Naruto come in contact with people with such strong wills?
I hope you won't hold it against me if you die!
What is happening?
Play fair, Gamabunta. This is a matter of pride for Naruto, too.
Oh no. What is he doing?
No way! I'm not falling off! Not when I'm
Even in the condition he's in, the kid is able...
See, I thought he was going to use the chakra in his feet. He just keeps falling. You can do it, Naruto.
How do you like that, Chief Toad? I'm still on your back! That's right, I beat you!
No! If he falls like that, he'll die.
Oh, is the frog gonna save him?
Amazing. He could hold out so long against a tough opponent like Gamabunta.
What you thinking, Jiraiya?
Naruto Uzumaki, huh? You scoundrel, Jiraiya. I am fully aware that this boy summoned me all on his own.
Oh.
It's the first time since the fourth Hokage that someone has dared to climb on my head. As may be expected after that battle, he looks completely drained of energy. I don't mind giving him some of my power, but I believe that taking him to a place of healing would be best.
I have questions. Is he gonna spend like the rest of his week recovering? Ugh. Questions, questions, all the questions. Well, that was certainly interesting. Again, I like the fact that there was more than one thing happening in the episode. So we had like Naruto spending the day not falling off the toad's back, but like also the whole like Sand Village perspective of how their whole reasoning for this is that their military power has been reduced and they want to regain their military power or prowess, so they're going against the treaty that was signed by the person in charge of their land. And, well, not the Kage, but the other person. And they're starting war because they want to have that power again. So essentially they're just starting this war for no reason because their egos are hurt. Whatever. But then what I appreciated is that clearly something happened to Tamati involving this war. So I don't know if we'll ever get to that, but hopefully we will, because now I have some questions. But the fact that the Chief Toad was like, I knew that it was him that summoned me, and said something about like this hasn't happened since the fourth Hokage, which again is definitely Naruto's father. So I just have so many questions. And I know that how all of these things connect it's not gonna get revealed to me. Probably not even in Naruto. It's probably not gonna happen until Shippuden, and I want to know. But I will resist the urge. I am not going to give myself spoilers. I am not going to ask my friends. And I am not going to Google anything. Not going to do it. Rock Lee, give me strength. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on my shinobi journey. And until next time, bye!